Hello, and welcome to Rose Play, Season 22, Episode 112. As always, I'm your host, Aurian MoonRose, and today we'll be doing the Let's Play of Final Fantasy XVI on the Final Fantasy difficulty. So last time, we went with Torgal to help his sadness, or to show how much he loved us, and now we are trying to help our father through Joshua, which I'm trying to get the party members to get the Ultima weapon. Unfortunately, what I realized was that I didn't need to do Torgal's, as he's always a party member. But, you know, it's kind of whatever. I mean, he is part of our party, so I figured in case there was some special mumbo-jumbo that they do. But anyway, we also need to get Jill, who I know can be a party member. But her quest isn't showing up, so I wonder if it's Joshua. Then we're going to do Northreach, because Northreach will let us unlock the last hunt.
Joshua.
And trust me when I say we want that hunt. So now, we're apparently going nowhere. Oh yeah, there was an item up there. Might as well grab it. Alright, I don't think that's gonna change anything, but... you never know. Well, look who it is, or... isn't. Can we skip them for just a second? Grab whatever this item is. Thank you.
There it is.
Yep, and here it goes. I mean, it is 83, so this gives us a huge benefit. Got a lot of HP and, its stagger, it does not like to go down, does it?
Too slow.
I have a feeling Witch's Ladle or whatever was going to be the death of us. Okay, there's some good stagger.
Let darkness fall. This one.
Uh-oh. Ugh. That's fine. After we heal, we'll, use our special. No thank you. How about you get stunned? Thank you. Boy, Ultima's weapon would really help take him down faster, wouldn't it? But that's fine. I need Joshua for the hunt, and I need Jill, so... plus, we are 2 levels ahead of him anyway, so that's always a positive. Oh, that's a good start.
Get him.
Nice. Ah, there it is. Well, that's awesome. Twice. Oh.
Too slow.
Oh well, we'll be returning back anyway. I doubt we're gonna need Oh, shoot! I'm not screwing around, am I?
This one.
Well, you're dead now. If this doesn't finish you, Zanazuskin will. And if that doesn't finish you, just me beating the crap out of you will. Time to go.
Farewell.
Farewell indeed. That was not a whole lot of experience, though, was it? Heartstone. All right.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Godotha will know.
I mean, it literally said Heartstone, so I can't see why it wouldn't be. All right, let's go ahead and I bought that hearth back. Okay, let's go ahead and head back. We'll see if it is.
Found her, you were safe. The griffin is slain then?
And
Yep.
the Heartstone claimed.
2 of them. 1 for me, 1 for Joshua.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame, it is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Godotha, the lapidary is ready.
So that we can create it, right?
I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
Of course. Yay!
The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone
We shall
is
cherish
harder
them.
and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a
Aw.
message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy.
Yeah, he just didn't
Enemies who
expect
would
it to be
thwart
his
vision.
wife.
Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms, only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Godotha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me,
Indeed.
my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand.
Why'd you
The
do it?
Underling told me that after father died, mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
I hope she didn't stuff
Because I
them up
was
her
the
butt.
keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future.
Oh, dang.
In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your
And...
father, but it was too
Okay, I
late.
was like, you didn't try to
When
warn
the
anybody?
fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
Dang.
The founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing.
And it never
So my
passed.
pursuit continued.
Wait, you were gonna wait until it
Until Lord
passed?
Cyril appeared
I think
before
you
me.
might have passed
He
first.
informed me that his Grace's will had been recovered. And that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Godotha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
Yeah, that is some loyalty.
Thank you, my lord. Your grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service meaning.
I mean, exit the requisitory. Did I just get bracelets? Huh. It's not as good, though. Eh. Alright, let's exit.
The bands suit you well.
Thank you.
It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff. Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I mean, I suppose that's a good idea.
It would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay father a visit?
We shall.
We should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there.
Oh.
It has been since
he was decapitated in that.
From Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it. For it too is a part of your inheritance.
I mean, one I think we'd kind of like to forget.
In your hands, than perched upon some lonely rock.
Well then, we shall take care of it.
Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Visit Archduke Elwin's memorial. Okay. We gotta do this right first. Oh, wow. Alright. And away we go.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
I hope so.
Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of.
She was capable of a lot of... She was a bad, bad girl.
Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Alright, back to trying to get to Father's grave. Now we got an item. Please stay away from me. Nobody wants to do battle. However, we do have a lot of items, apparently. I mean, I should have went to try to heal, but whatever. Oh! Didn't even know you guys were there.
It's over. All yours, Torgal. Attack! Over here!
Whatever, then. If we must fight a bit more, we will.
Attack! Go, Torgal!
I mean, there's a lot of enemies.
This one.
Hey, we'll take care of what we can. Oh, nice. Wow. I was like, these enemies don't want to stop coming, do they? I think they did, though, because we entered a new area. Okay, screw you then. Get into a lot of fights for no reason. Yeah, I know, we're not doing good. Boy, I think we're just barely gonna be able to complete Joshua's because the items are getting in the way of enemies. All I wanted was an item. Then it turned into a battle royale. Are you kidding me, guys? You guys weren't even close. Seems like all the enemies just want to have a fight here.
This one.
Listen, if they run away, I'm done. I don't care enough. Great, the bombs still have to be taken care of, don't they? Oh. Okay. I am not going to complain at all.
It's just back there.
You do you to get rid of it. I took up most of the episode, though. The battle. I don't know if I'd want the helmet, knowing that my father's head was in it.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the
Well,
fighting.
you were a young kid, maybe 8. And you were sick. I mean...
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men.
Agreed.
I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
Aw, Torgal. I'm not gonna wear
We all
that.
have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. because that's what he would have wanted.
That's true.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
I mean, if you want to. I guess the spirit is watching over us. Holy bejeebios also.
We won't lay you down.
At least we'll try not to.
Onward then?
Yep.
Onward.
To the end.
To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Woohoo! That's a bit better. Rusted battle helmet. Alright. Do we have to return to the hideaway? Are we going to return ourselves? Is it going to tell me that Joshua's now with me until the end? Alright. I guess Joshua's just with us to the end. You got a lot to say, don't you, Dion? Alright, let's check this out. Maybe we'll talk to, Leon. I love that Josh is the one that took it, but it's in my chambers. Yep, concern for Jill. There it is. The wages of fate. Do you remember what you told me that night at Phoenix Gate? That, well, the fate of Rosaria sits on my shoulders, the fate of its dominant sits upon yours, but we are not both dominants of fire. But are we not both dominants of fire? Does not the flame of our forebears burn in both our hearts? Should I not protect you as you have protected me? You have chosen to be my shield. Now let me choose to be yours. Is this not what our father wanted? What Sid wanted? To cast aside fate and forge our own paths? Grant me this, Clive. Let me be your strength. Yep, there we go. Wait, my beloved sons. Oh, they just put it there. Okay. So, concern for Jill. Though her Elkon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva's weighs heavily on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten that burden, even but only a fraction, before we depart for the skies. I would speak on this more in private, yes.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Because we need Jill. Priceless. Although that'll probably be for next time, but... Speak with Joshua about his letter. Alright, we got time to speak to it. Let's see.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different.
Well, yeah, we did take our Elkon.
How different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
Right.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. that you still need her.
I will always need
How
her.
to do that. When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course.
Well, you and her, or me and her, we kind of got close as adults.
Father on his annual tour of the duchy, and Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
Oh my.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Knowing who the Lord Commander is, he wouldn't be.
What do you say?
Man's Hill.
We
It's not
can.
that far.
I need Jill anyway.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
Especially now with the blight.
I
mean, the blight too, but I meant the Akashic mana, Aether.
Still any snow daisies left? What would you do without me, Clive?
Not have a brother. Make for Man's Hill. I believe this is a good place to leave it. Yep. All right. So we're getting closer to having a full party. We will go ahead and leave it here. We're going to save here again because I think it's a good place to. Oops. So, when we come back, we'll go ahead and complete this side mission, get Jill on our team, and have our full party. Then, we will skip the side quest here for the second and go take care of the one at Northreach. That's the goal, at least. Get the Ultima weapon. But, until then, remember, keep gaming, never give up. And I'm sure they washed the inside of the helmet before putting it there. Did he have it on? I don't even remember. But still, it's an image stuck in my head.